Hello and welcome to another Kyler stream. And how you doing, son? Just give me a second here to get the game all set up and we'll get going. There we go. That should be showing on screen now. Yep, there we go. All right. Let's see. What were we up to? Oh, yes. We're trying to get industrial manufacturing unlocked. Do we have anything here? No. Let me see here. I still need a bunch more quartz. That will have to be a bit later. First up, we need to go see if our plastic production area has gotten up to speed yet. That's off this away. Grab out my zip liner. It is so much easier to get around this way. And we are off. Oh, right. I ran the power lines a different direction on this particular save. Whoops. Pull out my whooping stick because there might be critters up here. I don't think so. I think I've been through most of this area. Fortunately, I also have my bionic legs. Oh, drat. Missed my timing there. Actually, that's going to start to be a pain in the neck getting around the map. And the pneumatic tubes, well, they do take quite a bit to construct, but they are quite helpful. Yes, there are. There are a couple of transport trucks that I haven't been using because they're kind of a pain in the neck to set up. And so far, everything's been close enough together. I haven't really needed to set up a transportation network. Although we are getting to that point where I'm going to need to build some roads and get my automated trucking system set. Or I could just wait until I get monorails and build monorail. Monorail, yeah. But this zip liner is quite convenient because everything needs power and the power grid's everywhere, so it gets me to where I'm going. Now this is supposed to make 120 square meters per minute, and each of these is using 360 square meters. That would explain. Yeah, but that's going to be probably a few episodes on yet before I get the monorail unlocked. Because to get the stuff it takes to unlock the monorail, I'm going to need to unlock quite a few other things. Actually, since we're going to put this on standby, hopefully that will cause these other two to actually fill up some. Yeah, they each use 360, so actually, this makes 120. Yeah, we're just barely getting enough to run one regular. But I gotta run at least two of them because these are using 60 per minute to make that, and whoops, splash, sploosh, and this is using 40, so I need 100 per minute of the polymer resin, which is a byproduct of fuel making. Okay, now if I had those two that I do have running constantly, that would be one thing. Don't I have another wellhead here close? Come on, where's my whooping stick? I have a feeling I'm going to need it. Yeah, I do have one here close, just over the hill. Yeah. So I could kind of sources this, by the by. Normal, and the source I'm using is yeah, WoW does tend to take one's time. Okay, that's a normal source too. So if I push, how's my fuel farm here doing? Okay, that's not too terrible. But if I build it and around and hook it into my little production area here, that should help. But I'll have to kill that, put a, well, I can do that now. I can take this piece of pipeline out, and we'll put a junction like right in here-ish. And uh-oh. Oh, I put that junction that junction is not in the right spot. So it go bye-bye. We'll get this. fiddle-dee-dee. All right, let's see. Maybe if I look at it from this angle, let's jump up here. Maybe this is a better angle to watch what we're doing. All right, we have that and turn its light. Hello, Mr. Scott. Let's see if that works out for us. There we go. Let's see here. Producing a bacon cheeseburgers. Ooh, yeah, that sounds nice. Oil extractor, I got all the stuff I need. All right. Well, let's go ahead and build one. Then build the pipeline, which is going to have to come around this way. All right. I think that's probably a good place to put that. Nope, that's the wrong button. Ugh. Whoops, that's about as far as that goes at one time. Oops. Let's see. Oh, well. And that tree has got to go. Because OCD. We'll just say that. Now. Ugh. That doesn't work out. Put that there. Grab onto that. And oh. Okay. And roaching on others' clearance. Well, we can fix that issue. Alright. Now we just have to hook it into our power lines. And yoicks. That is going to put us close to capacity on that. We don't really have a choice. Oops. There we go. Now this one should be starting to extract. Now we'll get it going. Because we absolutely do need this to be producing. That should get it closer to what we need. Let's see, this pipeline is slowly filling up. Alright, that should be better. Let's see, I need plastic and rubber to get that milestone unlocked. And, well, since I'm not using fuel for anything, if it becomes over full, I can always don't have enough rubber yet. How are we doing over here? Okay, we've got plenty of the plastic we need. We'll grab that too. Alright. This one should be producing more. Okay, we're only producing 60 per minute. So we're going to be not running at the most efficient. But more efficiently than before. Actually another source of oil around here somewhere, like relatively close. Wasn't there? Let's see, scan. Is that one? Oh, there's one right over there. So I could actually have used a junction here. Oh my. Unpleasant critter. We're going to just back away. Because that actually... Okay. Well, faint heart never won the fair maiden, so... Dun 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 dun! Ta 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 ta! There's right over that way. And there we have the bad guy. There we have spitting doggos. Dun 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 dun! Where's the other one? There he is. Exactly, son. Ta 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 ta! You miss me. Ha ha ha! Whoa! Uh-oh! Their big brother showed up. Do I actually need to be over there? Well, there's some ore I can use. Ugh. And we have little buzzers. Lovelies. Oh my! There's a lot of unpleasant critters over that way. Heard you coming, you little bugger. Alright. How badly bumped up are we? Not that terribly. But we can take a moment. And boop, and boop. Uh-oh. Yep, they noticed. Uh-oh. Oh my. This is not cool. 3 of them's a bit much to deal with at one time. Haha, I got outside of their range. Oh boy. Yes, indeed it does. Yes, it wants me to go full-on psychopath. Wait, they despawned. Well. Oh, nope, they respawned back where they started from. Now, if I could just get them to come one at a time. I can deal with one at a time, mostly. Okay, those 2 are coming. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Uh-oh. You get beyond a certain range and they despawn. Huh. This is a tactical issue. I'm gonna grab that. Oh great, all 3 of them. Come on, boys. Ah! Okay, I got him. Oh boy. That was more excitement than we really want to have. Let's see. I don't really want to use one of my inhalers just yet. Yeah. Well, dealing with 3 at once is a bit much. I mean, 1, 2, or, you know, they're tougher buddies. Let's see. But I need this oil. So, we're gonna has this oil. Despite what everything the game can do to me. Yes. Alright, now we've got to run pipe over to here. Hopefully we can get all 3 of our refiners. Yeah. Yeah, that first contact was kind of a pain in the bloody arse, as our English friends would say. It was a pain in the bloody arse, it was. Alright. Yeah. Bink. Bink. And no, these are one-way pipes, so I have to come from where the stuff is coming from to where the stuff is going. Whoops. Otherwise, it doesn't quite work out. Oh, seriously? Yet another long segment because... Alright. Getting dark. Hook that in. Wire's too long. Well, I want to pull anyway before I hit there. Okay. Yeah. Now my max consumption is way higher than my production ability, which is a problem that I will have to go and deal with. But hopefully, let's see, this one is going... Ah, the pipes are filling up. This is nice, because we're only running the two. Going. Now, how's that going to affect things? Now we've finally got them running as hard as they can. Ooh, lovely sunset there. Or moonrise. Something. Moonrise, I think. Alright, we've got some capacity left there. Yeah, that was a bit of excitement there. I don't like that, but there's no other way that'll work without making utterly insanely long ones. It's already not running quite enough of it. speed we're using stuff up, we don't actually need a storage container in here. So we got that merger. Maybe we should just run a splitter in here instead of the storage container, because there ain't nothing in there, and there probably won't be nothing in there for quite some time. But do we have enough? Yes, finally. We've got enough of the rubber to unlock our next milestone, which will give us better stuff. As to the trucks we were discussing earlier, usually I make them as needed for exploring sometimes. Depends on what the terrain's like in the area I'm headed towards. And they are just a bit difficult to control with mouse and keyboard. Yo, what's that? That is just normal rock. Okay. Looked like an ore outcropping. Oh, for pity's sake. Sometimes I miss my jump, because you kind of gotta oh my, that was a big spotter thing. We don't like spotters around here. Eventually we will have to deal with that guy, but right now, no. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah. Well, and it's really useful to getting to places where you've already been and you've got construction going on, or have have production happening, but when one is exploring, looking for new resources, they are kind of not useful unless you're driving a line along as you go, and, well, that makes getting back a lot easier, I suppose. And yes, they are so very cool. Good afternoon, Sora. Hope you're having a good day. Well, here's my rod making area. Yeah, stuff is kind of all over everywhere here. those away, put that away, put that away, that, and that. Those. Oh, those organs, and I think it was these. Can make more medical inhalers, I think. Oh, whoops. No, not those. You go back in there. This is what we need. We need the mycelia. Or the cave shrooms. Sort that. Sorted. Oh. Forest fire smoke is hitting your city. Well, that's no good. Well, tell Moon hi back. He's probably fiddling around in Ark with Will or something. Or at least that's what it looked like at the time. Oh. Why in the heck am I putting that stuff in here then? I forgot I built that. I had forgotten I built that. Oh, well, I just got up a little before noon today. Got my stuff, got my morning things I need to do with myself done, and ate a little something, and then fooled around for a while and fired this up. Alright, we need to increase our power production. Oh, come on, jump up there. Good boy. Alright. Need to increase my power production somewhat. So, let's see. Got 2 of those running. I think I can add another couple. Grab this and this. That. Alright. I believe I can get a little more power production going. Let's think here for a moment. Each one of those produces enough water to run 2 and a little bit of the things. I've got enough room in my pond here for another couple at least. And let's see. I have to recall how much coal am I making. So it uses 15. I think I can make another one over here. Oh my, yeah. And we're going to have to add more splitters out of the way. We're going to have to build on a couple more splitters. Let's see, splitter. Da, 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 da. Now we need to decide where we're going to put them. Because it's enough height to get up out of the pond that I'm going to need a head pump out here. Keep forgetting these ponds are a great place to get the pale berries, which are helpful for the medical inhalers. Oh, heck. I don't really want to go uphill anymore, but downhill is not terribly convenient either. But I need at least 2 more. Oh yes. And I did it the, well, some might call it cowardly, I call it tactically intelligent way. This tree's got to come out. But, yeah. I woke the buzzy buzzes up and backed off and then dealt with the fire spitters. Trust me, those things are bloody annoying. Alright. We gotta clear some land out here because we're gonna... Oh! Good Lord, that big bloated water buffalo thingy on stilts over there scared the heck out of me. I thought it was a dangerous critter. Those things are not dangerous. In fact, if you wipe them out, they become trampolines until they despawn. Let's see. All right. The things are 1, 2, 3. Okay, I need a 4 by 3 at least. I need a 4 by 3 pad for the couple more power plants I'm thinking of adding. Well, not thinking, I'm planning here. We're in the planning stages just yet. Just this moment, folks. We'll get it done yet. Oh, this looks low enough. I might not need a head pump to get it to this point. If I got enough, if I can make the pad big enough, the foundational pad big enough along here. It needs to be like 3 by 4. 2. Where am I located in relation to the water? Okay. Of a drop off do we have here? Fortunately, as I may have stated before, but well, I don't think Sora's seen me play this before, so fortunately, if you foul up, you get all your building materials back, and yeah, that one's going to have to come out because it needs to be the bigger one. Because OCD, mainly. I don't like the look of it. Both of those are going to have to come out too. Because I don't like it when there's gaps under a foundation. That just offends me somehow. There we are. So if we put them here, we can put our extractor over there, run our pipe up here to a splitter. Yeah, that should work. Hang on. No, power. Coal generators. Can't afford because I need parts. Well, fortunately, parts are relatively handy to get. Because we are building those parts. And here's a whole conveyor belt full of them. What the? Why won't it let me take them? I have room in my inventory. There we go. How many did I need anyway? Oh, yeah. Oh, 10 apiece. So I have more than I actually need. Good. Let's see, we want to look at it from this direction. Right there. And let's run over this way a little bit more. Right there. Excuse you. I'm busy and I do not want an audience. Go away. Or at least an audience in game. I absolutely do want an audience on YouTube. That I felt I needed to clarify. Let's see, organization. We're gonna need a fuel. Oh, we need frames. Well, we can get frames. Frames are, I believe, this away. Or no, frames are that away. Ooh, look, a parrot. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Yeah. Where is my frames? Oh, that's frames, frames, frames. Where are the frames at? There we are. Well, that's not where we're building them. We're actually building them over here. a long ways over here. That's right. There we go. We has frames. And we also has to visit the little Kyler's room, so I'm going to mute for a moment and take care of that particular little issue, and we'll be right back with you. Oh my, that is so much better. And, well, let's get back into this. Oh, right. There's also this I need to be doing. Got to clear the... yeah, well, when your bladder's full, what are you gonna do? Anyway, I've cleared a milestone.
Milestone reached. The manufacturer increases production complexity. A critical look at production line logistics and efficiency is recommended during integration. The truck allows for increased efficiency in transportation, automated or otherwise. New project parts enable progress to the next phase.
Yes, because we just finished getting the manufacturer, which allows us to make more parts that require at least 4 ingredients to make. We've got the truck that has a very large inventory, and we have computers and a couple of project parts that we're here to actually build. So, alternative fluid transport. Do we want to open up the gas mask? The gas mask can probably... Expanded power infrastructure. Vault. Yeah, that will take some doing. That allows us to will allow us to store fuel and water and unlock the big tank for fluids. So I guess we should clear this, have that as our next milestone. Okay, we're making everything but the heavy frames, because the heavy frames If I remember correctly. Where are they? Yeah, they require 4 bits and quite a bit. Alright. So I will need... Yikes. Well, I have an alternate recipe. But that will add another... I will need another assembler to do that. Okay, I can just run a splitter off of my pipe maker, and this, I've got one of those running already. Well, it's still an early release, Sora, so at this point in time they have milestones up to tier 8, which I can't show you anything above tier 6. Tier 6 is where you get the monorail technology. To open up the upper tiers, you have to make project parts for your space elevator, which is over here, up on this mesa is where I put it, because that seemed like a convenient place for the god-awful huge thing. But yeah, your project parts go into your space elevator. Right now, I've got versatile frameworks somewhere. Pretty sure I'm making those, so I need 2,500 of those. I need 500 modular engines and 100 adaptive control units. And when I have all of that stuff, that will unlock tier 7 and tier 8. And unfortunately, that's as far as they've gotten with the game. But the good news is, in the 16 episodes I'm on my 16th episode. Oh yes, in theory. And we are almost capable of making them in real life. There are some significant technological hurdles left for us yet before we can actually make something like that. Superconductors and a sufficiently strong material for the line that goes up into space. But yeah, we've had the theory of how they should worked out since the late 50s or sometime in the mid 60s. And if we could, oops, let me get that off that screen. Anyway, if we could make them, it would be a cheap and, well, a relatively cheap, probably more power intensive than anyone wants to admit, way to move stuff into and out of the atmosphere of Earth. Yeah, the milestone tiers are to unlock more complex construction machinery, transportation stuff, and some of the parts are linked to various tiers because you can't make them automatically until you have certain equipment. Like anything up until the tier I just unlocked, anything that took more than 2 ingredients I couldn't make yet, except at the workbench. Sort of, yeah. Kind of, son. Kind of like the engrams in Ark. See, we have our one ingredient manufacturing machine here, which basically those turn raw materials into ingredients, or turn raw materials into different ingredients, as I show you over here. These are my screw machines. Yeah, giggity. These are my screw making machines, which take the iron rods, which are made in another one ingredient construction machine, and then we have our up to 2 ingredient construction machine here at an assembler, it's called, which takes either parts, generally 2 parts, and turns them into a more complicated part. And I just unlocked the up to 4 different bits. First person, yeah, that would be helpful. The first person perspective, as I believe we discussed before, I can deal with first person perspective as long as it's me in control of it, or I mean this POV perspective, the perspective they're using here. But I much prefer being back away, and I don't think this has that ability yet. Yeah, I wish it would let me back off a little bit. Yes, the graphics are pretty good, pretty amazing for a third person. That's fine, son. I fouled it up too. You're not alone. Come on, jump up there. Jump up there. See, we have these making crap loads of iron rods because we need iron rods for it's a basic part for a lot of things. Yeah. That's one thing that I'm actually tempted to send them an email about, is could we have the third person perspective? But I'm aware that's a lot more programming, and they haven't really finished the basic game yet, really, because there should be at some point I can play in first person perspective, but I much prefer a little further back because I have motion sickness issues sometimes. Alright. Where was I? Oh, right. I was about to add the fluid buffers to these, because that way we have an assurance that we have a constant supply of water to the boilers. Hopefully that's close enough to straight. Yeah, that's why I told the Navy, no thank you, sir. As they were bothering me when I was a much younger man, a few decades back. And at that time they were having trouble meeting their quotas. Let's see, let's put that there. Hopefully that works out. Ah, fiddle-dee. Well, fortunately, if you foul up, you can just take it apart and there's no penalty. You get all the resources right back. Unlike some of the other some of the other building games where if you screw up, you don't get anything. Oh, that's just... Oh, that worked. Good. That is... that didn't look straight when I built it, but it is straight. Oh, good. Let's see, this... Uh-oh. I built that pipeline backwards, which is a boo-boo. Yeah, well, that's because I'm trying not to give myself motion sickness, let alone my watchers. If you get my meaning. So, often as not, I turn down the mouse sensitivity on this kind of game. Which I believe I did do. Options. Controls. Yeah, we're going to bring that mouse sensitivity down just a little bit. Because it's... I do occasionally accidentally give myself visual whiplash. Alright, we need a... Yeah, it's just a happy accident there, son, where our issues with motion sickness kind of line up, so... When I set things to be comfortable for me, it turns out it's comfortable for you as well. Let's see. We'll build our pumping station. Alright, now we need a cross. Is that... maybe I should build a head pump anyway. Cross. We need to put that approximately here. Oh. Well, I hear House Flipper is quite fun. I haven't tried it myself yet. Do I really need a... I don't know. I think that's less than 10 meters because the pumping station itself has a head lift of 10 meters. So maybe we can just get away with putting a junction here. Alright, let's get this pumping. That should start filling these up. Oh yeah. That's good. We've got a comfortable net gain on these. That is nice. And this is filling the building up just lickety split. Alright. Now we need to run our coal feeds. Land clearing. That's always nice when a game you really like has a DLC come in. Let's see. This is all too shallow to put a pumper in anyway, I think. Yeah, that's all too shallow, and we're in the way anyhow, so we need to build our conveyor belt. That is just amusing, son. You play Sims to build the houses and decorate them, and House Flippers is that without those pesky Sims to worry about. I get you. Just like this is somewhat similar to several of the other building and resource management games, but without those pesky zombies or what have you. Alright. Now we're going to make a 2-level conveyor line that should run us, that will run around this pond. Yes, Sora, and didn't you play 7 Days to Die in creative mode quite a bit before folks convinced you to join the regular games? Now, here's where it'll get complicated, and we'll have to depend on how things run. We should be able to run one just straight down there. Alright. Conveyor belt. Getting these to snap into place is sometimes a pain in the neck. There we go. Hopefully by the time I need more power, I have oil-fired burners. So, speaking of 7 days, I don't know what we'll do if our current idea for a horde base doesn't work out. Alright, I need to get it to here, over there, and I might have a that pole might be in the way. I might have to yank that out of there and put it in a different spot. Oh, and I'm probably gonna need maybe not. We'll see. Fiddle-dee-dee. Yeah, that pole's in the way. Drat. Well... fix that issue. Probably. Can't afford. What? Oh. No, we don't want to put the less effective one on there. We want to go get more materials. Because of course we've got to. And our more materials are clear over here. Oh, that's our pipes. Ah. Here we go. There. Yeah, we don't want to get too close to that nasty green gas because it will hurt us. And actually, we should probably... Wait, what? There. Switched off of it too fast and it didn't actually do it. Because of course. There we go. Now to hook this thing up to some power. Oops. No, that's not the right thing. Now that is hooked up to power, isn't it? Yep. There we go. We've at least got it hooked up, and we've got how many of them going? 1,200, and they make 75 a piece, so 4 times 4. We've got 16 of these power stations running, so 16 of them use up. Yeah, we should be getting plenty of coal out. We've got a lot of storage in the system, so we can run on extra for a while if we must. Because yeah, we've got plenty in the stored in the system. So we probably got some slack for that left anyway, if I remember correctly. All right, we're building. Wait, didn't I say I needed to produce? Yeah, we are producing. I know. Let's grab up some wire, and we need 3,000. I think we might have enough. Yeah, those haven't been using because those two shut down when you're not using them. All right. Do. Got it. That's okay. 100 motors. I probably have that. Where are we building the motors at again? This motors? No, that's the plating. Motors. Where am I building the motors at? This is modular frames. This is... Alright. Where am I building the motors at again? I know I'm building them somewhere. What's this? Oh, that's the concrete wrapped ones. This is concrete. Crud. Motors. Oh, okay. Stators and... Alright, that's over. Yeah, that's over here. That's the other issue that occasionally comes up when you have things this spread out. It's like, now where did I put the line that makes those? All right. Gimme. Whoops. Got to running too fast. Alright. We need plastic, and then we've got to set up a line to make those heavy frames. Well, isn't that going to be fun? And plastic means we've got to run back out to our oil production area. Which is off this way. Run, zip line, whatever. Hopefully that big creepy crawly has gone in for the day. Because I do not like him. He makes... When they decided on the sound effects for this game, they really nailed the unpleasantness of those skittering spider thingies. Whoops. Well. Missed my timing again. But yeah, there is still plenty of content in this game. Because I am told at some point you can go nuclear for power-wise. I don't mind the little ones so much, but when I can actually hear them moving, that's where I draw the line. Uh-oh. Oh boy, we ran out of room to park the fuel, which is something we can fix. Fortunately, there's enough plastic made that I can, you see, we can either add more tanks or delete the tanks we have and start over. Because we ran out of room to store the fuel. And we don't really have any, we can't really go anywhere with it right yet. Yeah. Yeah, I don't particularly care for supersized spiders and creepy crawlies. You know, little ones, unpleasant, but I know that I can destroy them with barely a thought. It's the big ones that bother me. Let's see, where's the end of our line at? End of our line is... Wait, what? Oh, why did I do it that way? Oh, there's the end of our line. But we can just... do this. Yes, we're losing a lot of fuel, but if the line's not running, you're not making any. And if you're not making any, well, what's the point of... Let's go ahead and start putting buffers in. Creepy crawlies just... yeah. Let's just put it at... we doesn't like spiders, they make our skin crawl. Hopefully by the time these get full, I will have the means to make either bigger storage devices or actually use it for something. Uh-oh. Yeah, that one is too close. Yeah. And that is quite comforting when there's... There we go. Oh, let me through. Wait. How in the... world did I do that? Ugh. All right. Bloody heck. Now, what? Good grief. Me and my fat fingers. These are my fat fingers. These are my fat fingers. Okay, those are clicked together, right? Oops. No. All right. We got that. Uh-oh. Wait, what? In the world? Yeah, bleaching your arm after inadvertently squishing a crawling nasty is a bit extreme, but I see where you're coming from. Okay, now what did I need to make the buildings? The manufacturer, I need plastic, cable, heavy frames. So I'll have to make them in the workbench so I can build one, and motors. I've got all of that stuff. Okay. Parts now. The heavy frame. Where's the heavy frame at? There it is. Heavy frame. I need frames, pipe, encased beams, and screws. $100 per part. All right. Well, that's starting to fill up again. Fortunately, that big unpleasant thing doesn't come out when the sun is up. So we're just going to go back to main base before the sun goes down, because I really don't want to have to deal with it. I can kill it. It's just not easy, and it's occasionally wins. Which is really a problem. So, all in all, we'd rather just not have to deal with it. Because you have to fight it in the dark, and I have a similar kind of truce going on with the little annoyances. As long as they don't crawl on me or stuff I'm using, they get to live. Otherwise, squishy time. There we go. Yeah, it is a pretty little cove. And there were plenty of critters there taking advantage of the nice scenery. Notice I said were. Yeah, eventually there will come a point where there's nothing more for me to be doing in this game. But they've been pretty good about updates, so fingers crossed. The 16 some episodes that I've done so far, there have been two updates, and yes, they had an accident. Very sad. Very, very sad. No idea how that happened to happen. Oh, and you can also get like various things for various cosmetics and attachments for building and such. You simply run excess resources to this thingy over here, and it gives you coupons in exchange, which you can then exchange for the various things. Yeah, cool. Yeah, they've been pretty good about putting out updates. Let's see. What was I? You know what? I went all the way over. Oh, I did grab some. Good. Oh, dear. And we're going to visit the little Kyler's room again because we're old and our bladder doesn't hold as much as it once did. I will be right back. Oh, much better. Yep. Like our buddy Bloodwing always said before he got too busy to stream or make much content, this getting old ain't for sissies. Anyway, back to it. Alright, I need to set up to make the heavy modular frames. So, well, I suppose I could just make them by hand quickly and get this particular milestone done fast. Let's see, I need 25 of them. How many can I make out of what I have on hand? 6. Well, what are we short of anyway? We are short of the lighter modular frames. Okay. Well, we can go get some from here. I will have to set up to make them at some point. Alright. Takes 5 of them for each one. You need 25, so that's 125. What are we short of? We've got enough to make, let's see, 100, so we need 2,500 screws. Okay, and we need more pipe and more screws. Oh, more pipe and more screws. Let's see. How much is in here? Quite a bit. How much is in here? Quite a bit. Wasn't there a place where I was accumulating screws? I thought. That's probably still not a pipe. Oh yeah. I should eventually get around to that. That's not something I need to do right this second. Where else was I had? We've got screws up on top here. At least some. One hopes. Because everything takes screws. For crying out loud. A lot of the new things take a god-awful amount of screws. That would be helpful, yes. Just more hands, or... Actually, if the resources were worked out right, I'd like to have an accumulation spot near to my building where I can make them. Alright. Now what are we short of? Let's see, we need... Oh, I forgot to grab pipe because I'm a dummy. Pipe is over this way. Dum de dum de dum de dum. Da dooby doo. That should be plenty. There we go. Oops. Good grief. My fat fingers again. My fat fingers strike again. As I go to punch the one button and I hit a different one. Now, why can I only make 9 of those? The heck do I not have enough of? Oh, 22. Alright. Oh, I need more. Probably need more of the encased steel beams, which are this way. Yep, here's the thingy that makes them. There. That should be enough. One hopes. Yes, that is enough. We will just make them by hand quickly. We are going to have to set up a manufacturer to make these, though. There we are.
Milestone reached. Fluids can now be packaged to allow for transportation via vehicle and conveyor belts. Additionally, highly improved biofuel can now be produced.
All right. We've got... Okay, we've got the packager, which basically has a... You gotta put in the canisters to make the... And that takes plastic. So that will have to be there. Let's see. Do I want the gas mask right now? Not particularly, because... Well, it probably is something I can just get done with real quick like, but I don't need it right now, and this I do most definitely need. I need the fuel generator. Which can run off of a biofuel or the fuel I'm making down there. Because then we wants the jetpack. That will make things even more fun. Or we really want... We kind of want the monorail as well. Simply to... but that's going to be our next thing. We need the fuel generator. Yes, but the developers even admit that that the multiplayer is kind of buggy and not really up to snuff yet, or at least last time I looked they had. Let me... No, that would... I'd have to I'd have to go back to the menu to look at the news, and last time I looked at the news, they were still experiencing issues with the multiplayer game. I mean, yes, technically it can be played multiplayer, but the developers themselves admit that it's not working quite as well as one might hope. Which we all know what that means. That means it's probably a freaking buggy mess. Oh yeah, there are some. Like I said, they found some very good artists. Let's see, to make the manufacturer. Yeah, I'm going to need the... Okay, I can make a packager like lickety-split, actually. Have enough of the stuff on hand. The manufacturer... To make the manufacturer, I need the heavy frames. To make the heavy frames, I need the manufacturer. So I'll need at least 10 of them. Now I really should go ahead and get a packager down at the end of my fuel line. We'll put a splitter in there to, because hopefully that fuel will also run at least one or two power generators. But we need the packager down there so that our line building plastic and rubber doesn't shut down because there's nowhere to go with the fuel. So we need to, because how much plastic does... Oh, I can't make them here? What? I should be able to. Oh, right. I can't make the packager yet. Duh. I have to get that tier unlocked. No, that's the wait. I can make the packager. Alright. What in the heck? That's not under parts, is it? It should be. Ah, packaged. Okay. Alternate recipe. So we've got to hook a constructor up to the plastic line to make the empty canisters. Yeah, I should be able to make the canisters in the craft bench. So why doesn't it show as an option? Oh, there they are. Duh. Those use not that much, actually, for... two plastics to make 4 empty canisters. Alright. So we need to get that packager set up. And it's getting dark, so... let's see. A heavy... or we could make the heavy frame... start on the heavy frames first. I need... what am I running? I can only make 13 of them. Well, I need 10 of them to make the manufacturer. 8, 9, 10. All right. We'll also need to be able to make computers. Making computers, I can already make those, can't I? I think so. Yeah. Those take... Yeesh. That's going to be an issue. Because those take 10 circuit boards, and making circuit boards is... I will need to get plastic over to... And they take buttloads of screws again. May need to set up a separate area to make those. And getting the plastic to that area is going to be an issue. Okay. Let's see, we need to make the manufacturer. We need to find a spot that's relatively convenient. That I'm not using for anything else. Let's see. So we can always run another line of those somewhere or other. This makes only 2 per minute. And the heavy modular frame uses a lot. It uses 5. We're also using them to make oh yeah, we're using them over here to make this, which actually 2,500 of it. That might be enough. Gotta do that at some point. Might as well do it now. Oh wait, I already did it. Oh, nuts. I'm an idiot. I thought I still needed to do that. I'm stupid. I am a not intelligent person. That was not what we wanted to do. This is an issue. No, not entirely. I just accidentally well, I have too much right now, but that is where this comes in. We'll just go ahead and exchange those for coupons. Because oh my, those are complicated. We'll exchange those for coupons and we'll get cool stuff later. Alright. Back to our... Where are we going to put this thing? Because we're going to need to construct a screw line to feed its screws. Because it is going to use a whole crap ton of them. And we're going to have to run the other parts we need over there too. How big is this manufacturer going to be? Pretty darn big, actually. That is at least 3 pads wide. Or close to it. Yeah, that is pretty close to 3 wide by several long, or 3 long. Yeah, that's 3 wide and oh boy, or no, that's 2 by 2. I'm attempting to figure out where I want to put it because I need to set it up to make those heavy frames. Because making 50 of them by hand is going to be a pain in the tuchus. So I'm trying to locate a spot for it. Actually, it might be... Let's see, where... That one. We have one right over there. I may have to exploit more iron to get this, to make this happen. I'm trying to figure out where I want to put it to start making those heavy frames, because I'm going to need them, and it is a pain in the, it is an absolute pain in the butt. So I'm going to need to have some of the raw resource ones turning rods into screws, because they take a lot of screws a piece. I'll need to be producing let's see, you can make 2 of the heavy ones per minute, so I need to produce 200 per minute. Screws, we make them at 40 per minute, so I'll need either 5 or speed it up. Well, speed it up, I'd need 3 and another one, so And it would be intensely complicated to bring some of the little bit of extra I have on my other spots to here. Bloody heck. Or wherever I do end up putting it. Oh. Hello, there's some quartz I never harvested. Need that. Let's see. Alright, let's find a spot to put this. Now, let's see here. I've pretty much filled up this entire valley. Okay, so the thing's 2 by 2. Or I could build it down in this valley. That'll be interesting getting iron rods from my iron rod production facility over here. Because I will have to probably put a splitter, run it. Yeesh. Yeah, interesting getting it there. That's going to be interesting. Getting everything down to that valley. But I guess I'm going to have to go this way. I could put my... I'm going to need 5 of them. Crud. That's going to be an issue. That will definitely be an issue getting it over to here. Because 5 of them would be... take up space I actually need for other stuff. Then put the manufacturer over here, I suppose. Nope, that's not big enough. Or tall enough. Let's... Oops. Keep forgetting about that quick change reel. That looks about centered. Oops. Okay, it's a little longer than 2. Well, that is fixable. And we needed to come out this way a little bit anyway to build a storage unit onto it. That's probably overkill, but care? Nope. We don't care that it's overkill. Yeah, we're getting started. Let's see, to make the configure heavy modular frame. All right, steel pipe, encased beams, modular frames, and screws. All of those, these three parts, I think I have enough capacity built into what I've already built that I can just run them over here and it should work. It's the screws I'm going to have to build a dedicated line for, because that's going to take the output of 5 machines, and I do not have that much excess capacity anywhere. Let's see, modular frames. Here we are. We can probably put a splitter in here somewhere and just dink dink. All right, splitter. Bing. Oh my. That was a long chunk I took out. Actually, I've come to appreciate the stackable poles. That makes it easier to get around in places. Let's put one there. All right, that's in. Okay, we've got the modular frames, encased industrial beams, and steel pipe. And there's no point to powering the thing just yet. Okay, steel pipe is over here. Up there. The encased beams are here. So that will have to... Well, let's get the encased beams going. This way. Ah. Ack. All right. I might have to stick another I might have to stick another stacker in there somewheres. No, not that. It's this one, isn't it? Yeah, this one. All right. Yes, I will have to stick another one in there. Oh, duh, there. I didn't have to. I already put one there. There we go. Okay, encased beams. Hooked up and going to the machine. Now the other thing we have enough of is, okay, we need the steel pipe, which is going to be interesting to get over to here because it's up there. And we're going to have to put in a splitter somewhere. Let's see, this is the one that goes super duper fast. Of course it is. And this one is the one that's set to go the normal speed. Alright. So we're going to have to put a splitter to the... Oh, let me up there. Drat. For crying out loud. Fine, we'll run all the way around. Because we hate ourselves. Let's see. That one goes there. This one goes there. To that one, which is the one that isn't running as hard. So we need to put a splitter like right in here. Good enough. Exercise. Good. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. That way. Oh. Bugger. There. All right. Now this is going to be interesting. And we're going to do some land clearing here so we can see what the heck we're doing. Alright. Yeah, I didn't clear this out because I didn't need to at the time. There we go. Alright. Now, we're going to have to run it... around... Well, or... Actually, we kind of could. Run it over this way. And yeah, that would have to be kind of over the top. Because we already have that triple tier one in this, covering this route. Yeah. Oh, if all the running around in games I did helped out my cardio in real life, I'd be one skinny SOB. Let me see here. How am I going to do this? I can either, well, going over that mess of elevated conveyor belts right there would be more trouble than it's worth. So I suppose I'll have to go around and either completely around that gas area or just around these machines here and over in this direction where the others are. So about there and about there, and I'm gonna need to go get some more iron rods here pretty soon. There we'll have this one like right about here. Put this one here. And wait, what did I just do? Where did I? Oh, there. I'm a dum-dum. Let's see, we've got that one, then that one, and then we're going to turn the corner and go this way. And now I need iron rods, which fortunately I have plenty of. At least for the moment. It's just they're over this way. Or wait. Come rolling this way and into here. Alright, there we have the one. We're going to want to put it like there-ish. And one about there. Right about there, I hope. there. Oh. Whoops. No. Wrong button again. And we have to go and get some... There we go. Nuts. Ow. Wow. Into there. And we're going to need at least one more of these. And hopefully that's enough to get us to where we need to be. Too long. Nuts. Ah. Well, yes, the puppers need their daily constitutional. No two ways around that. All right. Now we've got everything set. And oh my God, Bladder. Seriously? Well, if you'll give us a moment, I will be right back. My stupid bladder says it's time for me to go walkies too. Ay, 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 ay. My bladder just keeps wanting to make me look bad. Alright. Get the gameplay back on the screen. And alright. That much is done. And yeah, I'm going to need to set up my screw making area. Let's see, the ones. The single part makers. Okay. Good grief. Okay, that's almost full. Good. Let's see. The single part makers take up how much space again? Because I'm going to need 5 of them. Well, do. Oh, there's a line of 5 of them right there. No, those are forges. Or no, yeah. 5 of them, so each one is a little over 1. So I will need a 6x2 pad. Concrete pad to put them on. Over in this vicinity here. Because that's what it has to be. Hopefully that doesn't over. We just need a 6x2 pad and some well, 6x2, and then probably expand back this way to split up the conveyor belt. So, well, not particularly. Two, three, four. Do. Let's see. We'll just, yeah. We'll start here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ow. 6. Alright, we need. Alright. New plan. 4, 5. You know what? Fine. Be like that. New plan. Ah. Dang it. Other folks see expressions of anger. Two, three, four, five. Six. Drat. Fine. Okay, we can't put it there without it. Well, maybe if I get stubborn, but I could also do something along these lines. Put it up here and just bring the screws through in that way. Because we already have a buttload of yeah. Splitter. Fargle. I said we need a splitter. We'll just make a 6x2 thing along here. Run it back that way. Or around that way. Like, fine. Four. 5. Yeah, we got the room, maybe. And 6. Constructors. We will get this done. Okay. Well, I managed to make that fit in 5. How did I do that? Huh. Better placement than last time I did this. But this can go away then. Alright. Okay, we'll need a splitter and a splitter and a splitter. Once we get the conveyor belt over to here. All right. Because this is going to happen. They got my airship. Growl. This will make sense at some point. Right. Ah, nuts. No, I don't want the different belt. I'll just have to go get some more freaking beams. Aggravation. Oh, brother. Probably be easier to just grab them out of here. There. All right. Now, I'm actually irritated now. This is annoying. Too many of those little rocks floating around here. Alrighty then. No, not that one. This one. Oops, no. And we'll need a couple of mergers to hook this whole mess together on the way out. But first, screws. 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 Okay. Merger. This merger. Why can't I afford? Oh, for. Of course. Iron plates. Of course. It's like, of course. To put that merger like here. So as we can make our octopus like probably like that there. Now where's our manufacturer at? Down there. Yikes. Well, all right then. Too long. Lovely. Well, it depends on whether I get frustrated or if I want to do my next thing. Quite a bit too long. All right. Let's see here. Put one right there. That should do it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is... Yes, it's just a game. I know, it just... From time to time, it gets to me. Well, first off, I couldn't make the one thing where I wanted to make it. And then I keep running out of parts, and the annoyance never ends. But we will get through this, because we are an adult and we can deal. And we're not about to demand that they make it easier just for me because I get frustrated. There. Now to get some power to this thingy. All right, we have all the parts that we need for coming to it, and it's all set up to start running. Now we just need to find a convenient power pole with an open slot and run some power to it. Here's one. There we go. And there we go. Got it set up and running. All right. Got it going. Getting stuff to it faster than it's using it up, I think. Yeah. So, yeah, good. Now to go see if we're overstressing our already pushed supply of iron rods. Because we may very well be doing so. No, actually, we're not pushed too hard just yet. If we had everything going at once, probably. That is, however, as long as it keeps pushing them out, as long as it keeps this line going, moving as much as it can, as fast as it can, we're golden. So all right. Now we've got to go get our packager going. But actually, we're going to, well, our packager. Okay, I've got the stuff on me, or it's available there. Alright, cool. And we just need to drop stuff off at our collection point. This one, we're gonna get that out of there. Also going to get those and those out of there. Oh, right. Where did I put the quartz? Do. Quartz crystals. Alrighty then. Let's see, how much do we have now? 90. Which is not enough for the next thing on the quartz thing, is it? No, I need 100. Drat. Drat. And... are you serious, bladder? Apparently my bladder is serious. Well, I will be right back. I really should get that picture into Photoshop and put some text on there that says "be right back." But one moment, please. Oh, that's better. Stupid bladder. Anyway. The other thing I wanted to do was go ahead and let's see. We've cleared everything we don't need out of our inventory. Although we do need to grab up some more concrete. Okay. Now we've got to go and get our packager running so we have a guaranteed supply of plastic and rubber, or at least a larger amount of it. Before the refiners shut down for lack of somewhere to go with the results. There are some really well done graphics for a game that's still in early release. And give them credit where credit is due. There's been at least 2 updates while I've been running this series on my channel, so they are working on it, and I haven't quite caught up with them yet. Alrighty. But this is a much easier way to get around. Start getting that package fuel going. Who knows, at some point I may just remove the packager completely and replace it with a with power units when I get them, which should be relatively soon. But I'm going to need to set up a line to make computers, and that is going to be interesting. All right. How full are these anyway? None? What? None? Oh, right. None. And none. None. I'm probably going to... That one's full. Oh, because I'm an idiot. I forgot to hook this one up to that one. Well, we can fix that rather quickly. Rubber. Okay, we've got plastic running. We've got rubber. There we go. Oh, for crying out loud. We probably want to just rip all of this out, set up our packagers somewhere in here. Our packager is okay. We'll need to set up our packager to right in here. Enough room to need to set up our packager like yeah. We'll need to set up our packager over here because that's where the plastic is coming out. Plastic is coming out of this one, right? No, that's making rubber. So we'll need to put it here. This one is making plastic. Why in the heck did I put a small one there? That was dumb. We're gonna need a big one. And that's, there we are. Sure. I don't know. Do I need rubber for anything else just yet? Let me see. Petroleum coke, huh? Okay, we can make circuit boards out of rubber and petroleum coke, I guess. Computer is going to be making computers is going to be a pain in the I need rubber to make modular engines. Right. I'm going to need a constructor and a... Alright, we're going to have to rip all of this junk out. A lot of this junk out, I mean. Okay. All right. Now we're going to need a constructor and a packager. So put this constructor there. And the packager needs to ugh. Probably go like right about there. Oh, no, that doesn't need to go. That doesn't go there. That will go a bit further this way. And that will be making containers. Oops. No. And all right. Now we need a Storage container. Now we gotta power it. Makes 60 per minute. This uses 40 per minute. So we will eventually get this. Completely out of fuel, out of the ability to produce. This uses what, 30 per minute? We make 20 per minute. That is a problem. Oh. We're still not using it fast enough, are we? This is using what? 80 square meters these make. $160 square meters. Yeah. Well, we're at least using it up. Well, we've got that much accomplished. We've opened up tiers that we did not have access to before. And we've got that running. We've got our heavy framework maker making. I heard that thing. I hate that thing. And I hope it can't catch me. Oh boy. And I think once I get myself back to my HUD, we're gonna call it a stream, because well, we have accomplished honestly more than I thought I would for this particular stream. Our next steps are not going to be anywhere near as easy as this. And if I start on the next steps before I shut it down, I will be here all freaking night. 21 printable coupons. Lights, railing, and walkways. Stairs, that would be nice. Ladders, floodlights, streetlights. Actually, streetlights would be nice. Anyway. But we're going to call this a stream. I'd like to thank everyone for coming by, Sun and Sora, and anyone who pops by later on. You know, leave a like, hit the share button, maybe even subscribe if you like it. Tell your mother, your brother, that weirdo down the block, because he needs entertainment too. And I will wish everyone a nice rest of their day. This is the stream ending song. We don't sing that.